Welcome to another CEO Wisdom Podcast AI edition. We have Andy Gilor with us today. He is CEO and co-founder at Datalead AI. So we're going to talk about AI. We're going to talk about leads. We're going to talk about sales and everything in between. He is live from Israel. It is nighttime on his time. So grateful that he can show up and talk to us today. I am Charles Cormier, your host. You can find these podcasts on ceowisdompodcast.com. And if you want to start your own podcast, you can go to podbuyer.com. It's not only starting a pod, but also scaling one, finding sponsors. Podcasts are quite amazing. You can meet new people, you can network with new people, get subscribers, build a community, and even get clients from podcasts. So for that, podbuyer.com. Andy, welcome to the pod. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself and Datalead AI?
Wow. Okay. So thank you, Charles. I really like your podcast, and thanks for the heads up. Good night, everyone from Israel. And thank you for spending the night with me. So I'm Andy, the CEO of Datalead AI. So what we do, Datalead AI revolutionizes the business landscape with our advanced data engine, delivering business and personal insights on over 1 billion verified leads. Our platform empowers you with actionable, data-driven insights that will help you get the right leads for you. But more importantly, we equip you with insights to help you convert them into paying customers. We'll tell you exactly when and how to call them, alongside fresh and verified contact details and professional insights to help you generate precise and personalized reach out messages. So this is what we do in Datalead AI. I grew up in Israel, born and raised here in Israel. I began my career with A200 unit, which is a famous unit that is specialized in tech. It's a military unit. Many of the Israeli startups started there. This was their first step in their future journey. I was specializing in internet data and analysis. Later on, I transitioned into the development of cybersecurity systems tailored for use by law enforcement agencies worldwide. And the company used to call WebIntro. It was acquired by big American Israeli Nasdaq listed enterprise. And following the acquisition of our company, my team and I embarked on a new journey to apply our very unique and distinctive approach to data collection and analysis in the commercial sector, which I had no experience in before that. I didn't know anything about salespeople, about marketers, about recruiters, about how commercial sector works like, about how companies look like, about B2B selling. I wasn't used to that, so I had to learn a lot. And it became very evident to us that sales representatives, sales professionals in general, and organizations were still lacking crucial insights about their leads. So by identifying this gap, we made the strategic decision to disrupt this market and to try to provide a solution that would empower businesses with invaluable lead information and also much better leads generation. So this is me in a nutshell and what we do in Datalead.
What kind of insights can you give me on some leads here? Give me examples.
Yeah, good question. So examples of insights. Beside of the basic insights that everyone provides, I will focus on things that you won't see elsewhere. For example, we provide you with insights about when is the best time to reach out to your lead, how, and where exactly. Should you do it through LinkedIn, maybe a Twitter message, maybe it's best to email this lead. In addition, we provide you insights of connections. For example, if you have any mutual link to your lead, for example, if one of your colleagues in your company has any kind of relationship with your potential lead, we're gonna single this out and let you know that you should use this individual as your referral. And we have insights that are about technology. So we analyze, for example, the GitHub account of your leads, and we tell you what is their real technology use, what they care about, what they're working at. And we're doing it on individual level and also on a company level. So this definitely can be translated into intent data that is crucial for many SDR people because they have many challenges. You know, one of the biggest challenges of SDRs is the noise. I call it the enemy of the salespeople is the noise. Everyone is sending reach out messages. Everyone is doing cold calling. And because everyone is so overloaded, so it's very hard to cut the attention of people. And the only way to somehow overtake it and to win the noise is by creating something that is more personalized and more professional. When you know exactly what are the leads that you should focus on and what are their real intent data, what they really do, where they come from, what they like, what is their real technology that they're actually using, and not something that is in the website of their company, then you have much more actionable insights to deal with them. And we very much believe in that. And this is what we are aimed to provide at Datalead, together with some other insights that we have, try to bring the interest of people and to find leads that are similar. So we're trying to create leads out of nowhere. We're scanning, we have a database of 1 billion people. So it gives us a lot of power to try to suggest new leads that are similar to your lead that you're looking at. Maybe you wouldn't be able to get this lead, to convert this lead into paying customers. But there may be other similar people with similar characteristics, similar backgrounds, similar technologies that could become your potential leads as well. So this is some of the insights that we're aimed to provide. We're still working on some of them to have them on a massive scale. And we're working a lot on making sure that our contact information that we provide is fresh and updated and real. And we, you know, I interviewed hundreds of SDR people and recruiters, by the way. And when I asked them about the solutions that they are using today, the first comment was the main pain that all of them are having is outdated contact details. Everyone is talking about that. They're saying that the contact details of leads are either not real, not good, or not fresh. And we try to change it. And we believe that our approach to data acquisition and data analysis can support this kind of idea. It's a challenge, of course, but I do think that we have something unique in our hands to support providing much more verified contact details. And it's something that we put a lot of energy in.
Interesting. So what's on the roadmap on the short term?
On the short term, we're going to provide Chrome extension for all salespeople. It will be for free. People could easily get some initial details about the leads they're looking at. For example, if they're finding a lead on LinkedIn, immediately they're going to get some information from us, contact details, and some initial insights that will be helpful for them. So we're gonna so the next step is gonna be launching the Chrome extension for all salespeople. And I think that this could make an impact and also support the brand awareness of our company. And the next step will be reaching to 2 billion verified leads by the end of the year. We're working very hard to make it happen. Right now, we're standing at 1.2 billion people. We believe we could make it to 2 billion by the end of the year. And from that point, we'll have much better coverage of the world. So these are the two main things that we're going to work on in this short term.
How can you compete with Apollo and Contact Out if you're offering 1,000 credits for 1,500 a month and Apollo is offering 10,000 for $100 a month? What's your unique selling proposition here?
So first, we're going to launch a new website, a new fresh look in a week from now, and you're going to see our new pricing, which is a bit different from what we're having today on our website. But the first thing that we're different from many other competitors that we charge on successful results. If you search something, whether by using our platform or the API or later on the Chrome extension, and you don't get results, you don't pay. You don't consume something that you don't get. Unfortunately, many of these companies, they're selling credits whether you're getting results or not. And I think this is unfair. So as a strategy, we decided that people are going to pay, our customers are going to pay only for results. You got nothing, you pay nothing. You got the results that you need, then you're going to pay $0.3 per successful result. It's a pay-as-you-go plan. So you don't need to purchase anything in advance. You're paying by the end of the month. If you want to use the platform itself with our unique insights, then you're paying on seats as well, how many seats that you need. But the credits are counted only based on successful results, exactly what you need to consume. And I think it's a unique approach that is very different from our competitors.
Hey, so you mean like per successful search of their emails? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, for example, you're searching for a lead, you're searching for an email, you make a query, give me all the people that are using Python and used to work in Google and living in New York. If you get nothing, you pay nothing. That's the rule in our company.
Okay, because Apollo also has that, just that, yeah, sometimes, because you can do the search with like verified email, right? Now, to have the full control on 100% emails that are verified will indeed be verified. That's almost impossible because there's always emails that change, that bounce for whatever reasons. They have technical problems, right? So that's not controllable. My understanding and the angle you could potentially have here is the buying intent, right? Buying intent, what Apollo did, Apollo is like probably the best database of leads. I mean, you could say ZoomInfo, there's Contact Out that is somewhere, that is competing somewhere around there. I mean, they changed their pricing, but basically I'm literally paying like $50 a month for 100K emails, which is quite ridiculous, but yeah, that's what they offered me. I think they're going to change that. But Apollo, for example, their buying intent is not that good. So I think you could compete on that level. They buy it from, I believe, an AI SaaS company called Foundry, but you could potentially compete with that. Now, buying intent is incredibly complex. Knowing when someone will buy something, you need to crunch a bunch of data. Then you need to have the right source of, yes, this person right there from X industry and with Y title bought at this time, and then try to reach statistical significance. So what is your plan for this?
So we have several plans for this. One, we're very lucky that we got accepted to the program with MongoDB, which helping us using the most cutting edge tools when it comes to machine learning and AI. So when you have tons amount of information and details on individuals, it's very difficult to extract insights on them, how to make the collection good. And we're using, and thanks to the AI revolution in the recent year and a half, we have a big advantage here, both in terms of collecting the data. Our engine works in a way that it goes to the internet, scans for pieces of information about individual. It knows how to identify something that is related to a lead, taking this piece of information and storing it, indexing it, and analyzing it. When you're doing it on a mass amount of data, it's extremely difficult, and 2 or 3 years ago, it wasn't possible. And so this is one thing. The second, I think in terms of insights, so we try to move away from, we figured out that some of our competitors, without mentioning names, they're using some news source or they're using some post from LinkedIn to determine the intent data of people. We realized that it's not real. It's not that good. It's not so strong. We prefer to go into areas that we can guarantee. For example, when I'm scanning the tech repositories of people, and I know what projects they did and how, what they use for them, and what's their level, then I have a very good intent data on these people. When I'm analyzing some of their posts, and we try to extract top insights from these posts, for example, what they care about the most, what they talk about the most, and using it to determine, to cluster it and to determine what they like or what they're interested at. This is very strong. This is very helpful as intent data. According to my experience, I didn't see it happening in any other platform, nor in Apollo or other platforms. But I'm not sitting all day and comparing what they have and what we have. I'm sure everyone has some unique selling points and unique solutions, and everyone is good and everyone is here to stay probably. We're not going to, unfortunately, we're not going to replace Zoom Info very soon, although this is my small dream to make it one day, but probably it's not going to happen very soon. So we try to focus on things that are more individual related, to enrich our salespeople, our customers with data, with insights that are related to individual. Maybe you could get the email and the phone number from a different source. Maybe you will keep generating your leads through LinkedIn, through whatever. It's okay. I'm not trying to replace these. I'm trying to provide you another layer of information to help you succeed, because we see, and it's gonna keep growing and keep being a difficulty in the selling world, how to convert your lead into paying customers. And we try to
Andy, we lost you. Not sure what happened there, but Andy was cut off. That is the second time of the day it happens today, so let's roll with it. Basically, guys, Andy's building a cool tool. I'll certainly try it out and try to get the most out of it. My understanding is, for example, that Andy's platform might give me the time at which to send an email to Sandy. I think it should be automatically optimized so that Apollo could do that for me as I'm using it as a platform. Apollo is the new ZoomInfo. I don't think ZoomInfo are gonna try for long. Also, like all these lead gen companies, I mean, I've tried myself to get in the SaaS game, and I think it's a race to the bottom. It's like who can offer the least to whom. Sort of that is at least if you're not building other features, but I think the winner will really aggregate like all the features like Apollo is doing right now into one. And that is my prediction there. But I'll certainly try the tool here. I'll try Datalead, and you can do too if you go to datalead.ai. That was Andy Gilor. I am Charles Cormier, host of founderwisdompodcast.com. And if you want to start your own podcast, that would be podpire.com. If you want to scale it too, if you want to get sponsors, podcasts are amazing.